If you missed the Teachers Pay Teachers Town Hall from October 2025, or you just don't have 45 minutes to spare to listen to the whole thing, I'm going to summarize it for you and give you the action points that you need to take as a TPT seller to get the job done. If you're new around here, hi, I'm Phoenix and I'm the Tattooed Piano Teacher. This is a new type of video that I'm trying out for TPT sellers, so let me know down in the comments if you like these webinar summaries. We are going to dive right into the points made in the town hall meeting October 2025 for TPT sellers. First, we have AI impact. In July, August, September of 2025, traffic was down on TPT due to the AI changes in Google favoring AI results above their organic traffic results. However, TPT is positive because 85% of US teachers, according to their survey, say that they are still going to be visiting Teachers Pay Teachers regardless of the Google search results. Now, TPT is in the early experimental stages of using AI to better show up in Google near the top with their new AI-related algorithms. More on that as they test things out and see how it all works. The suggested action step for TPT sellers here is to keep making authentic teacher-created resources. If you're creating quality resources from scratch and giving them that human touch that makes life a little bit easier for teachers and gives them exactly what they need for their students, then you are going to naturally rise above all that AI junk out there. Moving on to search best practices on TPT. TPT began playing around with its search algorithms on the website, I think a year ago, and they continue to make small tweaks to their search on the platform. However, as a TPT seller, there's no need to be too alarmed about this. No big changes are coming to the search algorithm. They did reiterate the fact that if you are bringing outside traffic to TPT on your own through your own marketing, that is not a bad thing. The algorithm within the TPT platform takes into consideration on-platform behavior. So if you're bringing in outside traffic to the website, that's not hurting your algorithmic rankings on the platform. It's actually helping. The more people click on your products, the more people buy your products, the better. The best thing that you can do to rise to the top in TPT search as quickly as possible is to make your conversion rates better and better. So how do you do this? Here are your action points. Number one, in your title and about the first 150 words of your description, make sure you're using natural but specific keywords and keyword phrases that teachers will be searching for. Specific is better than general, and phrased naturally is better than keyword stuffing. Action point number two, when tagging grades for maximum. If it applies to more than 4 grades, they suggest clicking not grade specific. Action point number three, make sure that every single one of your products has a beautiful cover thumbnail image or images and a preview. They also suggested that your bundles have a bundle specific preview, not just the individual product previews. Action point number four, do whatever you can to improve your conversion rates. Keep an eye on which products have lower conversion rates. Brainstorm what you can do to improve this, as this will help your rating on the platform. And action point number five, if you decide to change the title of a product, this is an SEO issue. So do not change the title more than twice a year. Change it as little as possible, as every time you change it for Google search, it has to re-rank your new title. Next is teacher surveys. So TPT surveyed teachers to find out what they're looking for and what matters most to them. I will link down below if you want to see all results of the survey, but for the sake of this summary, what stood out to me most is that 100% of teachers said that ease of use of a product was most important to them. Ease of use. And 99% of teachers valued student engagement in the products too. So those were the two highest things that teachers said they looked for in a product: ease of use and student engagement. So keep that in mind. Here's your action point as a TPT seller. When you're done creating a product, or better yet, at the beginning stages of creating a product, ask yourself, what could make this easier for a teacher to use? Is there something you can take away? Is there something you can add? Is there something you can better explain? Is there something you can reformat? And also ask yourself, what can make this more engaging for the students that are going to be using it? Again, is there one little thing you can add to make this more engaging for the students? Is there something you can reformat, change, add an activity to? Those are the things you want to focus on with your product creation. Moving on to security reminders. TPT wants to inform you that there are some phishing emails coming out that look like they're from TPT but are actually not. Be very careful, as these phishing emails can look very official. If you're not sure if something came from TPT or not, they encourage you to use their Contact Us page, reach out to them directly, and they can help you. And secondly, they encourage sellers to be very vigilant about any outside links that are included in the description or in the product. If you are linking to your own website, make sure that those links are not broken. If you are linking to other websites that you do not control, again, make sure those links are still active and make sure that those links are going to safe sites. If there is a problem with a link in your product or in your description, TPT can shut down your store because of that. So something to be vigilant about. So think about any links that are a little iffy, go back and check them, make sure everything is on the up and up. Next, we're going to talk about product updates, very exciting new features in TPT. Before I do that, hey, if you are enjoying this or gaining any value from it, would you give this video a like, maybe comment down below? Make sure you're subscribed if you want to see more content like this for TPT sellers. So exciting product updates. Number one, buyers can now purchase in the app if they're using an iPhone. Before, because of Apple's app rules, they could not, but now they will be redirected to the mobile website to make purchase. Note that because of the rules, they still cannot see the price until they click over to the website, but they can click over to make the purchase if they want to. Number two, there are some updates in the seller dashboard. So this is your analytics. You can now search by types of buyers, like first-time buyers, return buyers. You can also compare custom timeframes, like these days of this month compared to these days of this month. And you can also filter your products more specifically than you could before. Okay, number three is updates to reviews. So if you go to one of your products that already has some reviews on it, you'll notice some updates. The TPT platform will now pull out positive features that people mentioned in their reviews and highlight those. So if a lot of people mention that your products are easy to use, it will say, check ease of use or whatever. Now this will only apply if you have enough reviews that mention things positive. So it can only do you good, it will not do you harm. You'll also see next to a reviewer's name how many reviews they've left. So it kind of gives them some credibility. And also right from the product page, a potential buyer can click to see all of your store's reviews. So if you have a product that only has like one review on it, the buyer will be able to click over and see more reviews from your entire store to give you a little more positive reputation. Number four is TPT seller collaborative sales. So if you would like to join hands with another seller or a group of sellers to do a group sale, TPT now has an integrated way to do that. You simply go to throw a sale and there's a little checkbox that you can include other sellers on your sale. And number five feature update is the TPT School Express. So as I'm sure you're aware, the school access that used to be the way for schools to buy from TPT is now done as of September 30th, 2025. It has been replaced by the TPT School Express. Now, what this means for you as a TPT seller is that when a school signs up for School Express, teachers from that school can buy your products in the same way that any regular buyer would. They'll pay the same price and you will get the same payout, which is different than Access. Access you used to make a little bit less. With the School Express, you make the same amount. So there's nothing you have to do for that. It's just basically a little extra money in your pocket if someone from a School Express account buys one of your products. Oh, that was a lot of updates. So my action points are to go explore the new product updates. If you are a relatively new TPT seller or you haven't really explored the whole dashboard and the analytics yet, I am going to be making a video and I will link that here and down below, walking you through how to look at your analytics and what you're looking at and how to filter, all that good stuff. And the final portion of the town hall meeting was just highlighting some upcoming events. So if you're watching this at the time that I am uploading this, there are two events to look out for. TPT does live workshops for new sellers. So if you're a beginner and you are in the Seattle area, you have a live workshop coming to your city on January 24th, 2026. If you're in Colorado, there's one in Broomfield, Colorado on February 21st, 2026. So I'll link down below to check those out if you're in one of those areas. And then next year, the TPT Forward Conference, the big one, is in Las Vegas. It runs from July 7th to the 9th. 2026. And if you want to get that early bird price on your ticket, you have to buy it before December 15th, 2025. I'll link that down below as well. So to read more about any of these parts of the town hall meeting, check the links below and let me know in the comments how you like this, if this was helpful for you, and which action step you are going to do right away to make sure your store is selling best it can. If you want to keep watching, check out one of the links below to one of my previous TPT seller videos or one of my upcoming videos. We have the TPT Dashboard Analytics how-to, and I have another summary coming up for you. It was a webinar entitled Just What Your Buyer is Looking For, Customizing Resources and Sales Copy. So if you have existing products and you want to know how to make them sell better, that webinar summary might be for you. I'll see you on one of those videos very soon. Thank you so much for watching.